Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about Taehyung kissing a special someone on their TV show. I think it's so cute, and of course we're going to talk about some of the jealousy that is also happening online and what people are saying about this. I also want to talk about Jimin breaking the internet with the date he set up. So grab your dumpling tea spilling mug merch and let's get into the tea. If you're new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing I want to talk about is this special moment that happened recently with BTS on their TV show or their reality show. I'm sure you guys know about it because it was trending everywhere and it became this pretty big deal on the Tweetstar. So BTS has their reality show Run BTS, which as always every week it drops. A whole slew of things pop up. Is slew a word? A lot of things pop up and it's the funniest and cutest things that's ever happened. They play games on this show and we do get to see our boys' more competitive side. But more importantly, how they react and deal with semi-competitive environments. Sometimes in the heat of the moment they'll do something weird. Sometimes they'll say something weird. I love it so much. In this particular episode, they were playing a series of games. It wasn't just one game. And we got to see our babies being super goofy and funny with a bunch of silly little games. One of the games was called Red Light, Green Light. But instead of running as it usually is, it was them scooting across the hardwood floor with a pillow. Now this game isn't played too much anymore, so if you're younger you might not be too familiar with the game. Basically one person sits in front or the finish line, in this case it is Jin, and then the rest of the members sit on the starting line. They all have to scoot closer to Jin when Jin yells green light, and once he yells red light, everyone has to literally freeze. If they move, they have to go back to their starting line. Taehyung at one point had scooted really close to Jin, and for some reason, Jin decided that he wanted to approach Taehyung even closer, and decided to lean in for what? I don't know what reason. If I was Taehyung, I'd be like, you came this close for what? But also at the same time, like, come closer. I'm kidding. But I assume Jin was trying to see up close if Taehyung moved at all. Because I think it's allowed in the game for the person at the front to like make other people laugh. And so if they move, they have to go back. Taehyung in this case was the closest to the finish line, so Jin wanted to mess him up. But when Jin leaned in to check if Taehyung was moving, he was right by Taehyung's lips. So Taehyung did what we would all do, give Jin a little kiss. Even if Jin wasn't that close, we would all want to give him a kiss. Taehyung did what we all wanted to do. How can one resist Mr. Worldwide Handsome? One does not, I tell you. I was very surprised that not only did the producers of Run BTS show this, but they emphasized it too. They're like, this is so cute. They gave it its whole moment. All the members started laughing. It was very cute. Since it was a Taejin moment, of course, the internet started blowing up. And it even started to trend on the Tweetstar, with almost 40,000 people tweeting about this. People, of course, could not help but fangirl over this. And all the Taejin shippers came out and showed support and love. I love when things like this happen, and you get to feel the love of the amazing, cute community. I feel like BTS does these things knowing that we'd all go crazy and talk about it and ship it. But it wasn't just the loving community of Taejin that was going crazy over this. Some other ships were a little bit upset, as you can imagine. One of them in particular was Taekook, which is Jungkook and Taehyung if you do not know. This is definitely BTS's biggest ship. They are the most talked about, definitely one of my favorites. But I want to get this out of the way really quickly. That any ship, whether it's Taejin, Taekook, or whatever, it's all just fun and cute moments together. It doesn't mean they're dating unless Big Hit comes out with L's statement. And whether they choose to date each other or other people, we should support that. Don't get jealous, angry, none of that. Let's keep it kind and respectful. Again, coming from someone who's a pretty big shipper himself. But Taekookers got a little mad, or a little surprised to say the least. A lot of people were feeling like Taehyung cheated and was wondering how Jungkook must have felt about this. Now this particular clip of Taehyung kissing Jin went viral everywhere. It was all over Tweetster. It was all over TikTokster. It was just all over. Now, if you look at the comments of the videos of the TikTokster, some people were saying this. Jungkook is watching right now. From what I saw, I do believe he was laughing and enjoying it. However, they really couldn't move much, so you really can't tell what reaction Jungkook specifically had. However, Jungkook was definitely smiling and laughing about this. Now, something similar happened, I believe, in early 2019, or maybe this was 2018, when I believe they were celebrating a birthday. I honestly can't remember. But Jungkook was sitting down, and Taehyung gave him a little kiss on the cheek. Everyone went crazy. It was a very similar reaction, and all the ships reacted the same way as this. I don't think Taehyung was cheating on Jungkook because there's obviously been no official statement. But more importantly, even if Taehyung was dating anyone, a kiss on Jin's cheek is not to be considered anything romantic, right? Like, how many of you would let your significant other kiss Jin on the cheek and not consider that to be unfaithful? I need to know. If I had a significant other and they wanted to be with Jin, I would let them. I would give them to Jin. Jin wants, Jin can have. I think same goes for any of the members of BTS. BTS. Like, I would just love to throw anyone who I love at Jimin if Jimin requests them. All he needs to do is clap, and I will bend down to his feet. And I don't even like feet, but I'll do that for Jimin. But recently, Jimin has done something that he hasn't done in a long time, and definitely it broke the internet a little bit. I was surprised how crazy it was. So BTS obviously has their platform Weverse. They've been trying to push this social media site for a long time. I think they're hoping it grows like beyond BTS and to a lot of different artists. This is why they expanded to YG. You know all of that. It definitely makes sense for our boys to now want to hop onto the platform to, one, promote it, but also talk to us, because I feel like we haven't heard too much from them. I do think they're very busy right now. So what did Jimin say on LYFT Stir? He wrote a post in Korean. This is translated saying, I haven't been on Weverse in a while. I think it was because it felt awkward. Now let's meet often here. Is he making a date with us? Is he giving us a promised date? Oh my god, Jimin. You can't do that to me. What about my other husbands? They're going to see this and be jealous. I'm kidding. But if you did not know, anyone who joins Weverse, the moment the artist you follow does anything, you immediately get notified. And I don't mean just a post. I mean, even if they comment or whatever, us armies get notified. So when we see that Jimin or whoever is commenting on a lot of different posts and responding back to army, we get notified of that. And of course, we start posting more so that the BTS members can respond back to us. We also will be reminded heavily if a particular BTS member is responding back to a lot of comments that the member is active right now and we need to get on the platform right now. After that first post, Jimin opened the app to see a slew of amazing and welcoming messages, which, yes, our king deserves to be welcomed. If you're not welcoming him warmly, what are you doing with your life? You're not doing it correctly. But Jimin had something to say about that, and he wrote, I too don't know how to reply to such beautiful comments like this. In other words, you have given us happiness and even have become the reason for living as well. Thank you for always being by our side, and we are missing everyone's hearts more these days due to the pandemic. Thank you so much, and I hope we can all meet soon. Thank you, and I love you. Jimin also continued by giving some advice to people talking about how bad their day has been, and Jimin wanted to consolidate them and hopefully make them feel better. He responded to them by saying this, I always thought about being compensated for all the hard things I've been through, but when it's hard to get through it yourself, it's good to have people that can tell you, not sure what is going on, but it's going to be okay. Whether that be the members or friends. I'm not sure if my words will be of consolidation to you. It's okay. You're doing great. All this will pass, and I believe that you will be happy. Now, Jimin has posted a lot more than this, like probably spammed everyone's phones with at least 10 to 20 different replies. Everyone really jumped online after this just to join Jimin and talk to him. So many people came online that the system literally bugged out, like completely. In fact, at one point it looked like this. Everything just flipped upside down. Now, Weverse is fairly new, so things like this will happen, especially if there's a huge traffic on the website. It looks like it's fixed now, so that's good. Hopefully Jimin's next date with us won't destroy the website again. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring in this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving comments. As always, I do have a Patreon. If you want to go over there and check stuff out, I have a lot of videos over there that I can't really post on here. This is due to copyright or it getting taken down, so I do keep it over there on my Patreon. You can get videos like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things you would like to see over there. Link is in the top of the description down below. Also, anything you contribute over there gives back to this channel. I have a video over there explaining that, which is free to watch. With that said, there's 2 videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.